Document 41 Action News obtained describes a failure by Kansas City police. It shows detectives trusted to protect abused children and investigate their cases did not properly do their jobs.
New here at 6 o'clock, 41 Action News reporter Ariel Rothfield talked with one father who faced that failure and is quite angry. Ariel.
For a year, that father said he felt in the dark every time he tried to call detectives. He never heard back. A father speaking out for the first time about his daughter's case.
I had no idea it wasn't being investigated.
We are not identifying him because his daughter is a victim. Then 3 years old, she was raped.
To never get an answer, to never get a phone call back, to never get a missed message or anything. And after about 6 months of not hearing from anybody, we just assumed nothing. It should have been an open and shut case. Like, it should have been very clear.
And the Kansas City Police Department's own internal memos admit this. One obtained by 41 Action News says child victims of rape, sodomy, molestation, abuse, and neglect were not receiving proper or any service from the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department.
I instantly started thinking about other people whose cases may still not even be solved.
Kansas City Police Chief Daryl Forte would not go on camera, but sent us this statement, which reads in part, "Our department implemented a quality control unit in April of this year, and that cases are receiving greater scrutiny to ensure members of this police department are doing all they can to bring perpetrators of crime to justice."
If there's delays in investigation or handling, the chances of that bad outcome, an abused child staying in an abusive place, the chances of that go way up.
Dr. Jim Anders heads Children Mercy's Abuse and Neglect Division. His program sees about 1,500 children a year, most from Jackson County.
In the past 5-6 years have only very rarely testified in Jackson County. Somewhere in the process, there was an issue with getting people prosecuted, and I don't think it was the prosecutor's office.
In January, 7 detectives and 2 sergeants were suspended from the Crimes Against Children's unit. They have since been reassigned. As for this father, he's now getting the closure he's wanted for over a year.
I'm pissed and I'm angry about the whole situation, but I feel for my daughter because I couldn't even imagine what it's going to be like dealing with that, and she's an amazing little girl.
Tonight, Kansas City's FOP chapter sent me a statement which read in part, "The investigation is still ongoing, but the officers are entitled to due process, and it is imperative to address any issues or concerns." Live in downtown Kansas City, Ariel Rothfield, 41 Action News.